So here we are again, Sean, for a product review. I'm talking rubbish. I gotta stop that. Start again. Here I am, Sean. We're going to be looking at some stuff. I've lost it. I'm going to start again. So Sean again. I'm going to do it correctly this time. It's a product review of a couple of palettes, plastic ones, very small, nice and cheap. Let's just get into it, shall we? So here we go with the product review. Comes packaged well, 2 pallets. The cost was $9.44 US in total for this. They come as a 2-pack piece. We'll get into this now. Trying to use teeth. There we go. Yeah, about £7.50 UK. 2 pallets. What drew me to these? Well, these are made by PR Map, or Mape, PRMAPE. I'll put a link down in the description. I'll tell you what drew me to these. They're simple. These are very lightweight. That was the first thing. But it was the amount of wells, and they've got quite a bit of space here, and mixing space with these 5 grids in here. But here I was just wanting to get a palette that I could just put 5 colours in. The 5 colours being ultramarine, neutral tint, burnt sienna, alizarin crimson, or there's alizarin crimson, whichever way you want to say it, and yellow ochre, or yellow ochre, depending upon where you come in the world and the country. Anyway, just 5 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's perfect. I just put 2s in there to double up, if that makes sense. So ultramarine in these 2, neutral tint and so on. Just mix them with these. That's why I got it. They feel, it's very light, but it's quite sturdy. It's quite thick plastic. That's the first thing. I think it's, they say there's a unique design watercolor palette. It's got 20 small grids and 5 large grids, which it certainly has. And they're not easy to overflow. And I would agree with that. I can see there's going to be quite a bit there that we can pop in. They're quite deep wells, probably about half, I reckon. If you go up too far and fill up here, it starts to spill out. So filling up about half. That's why I'm going to do them in 2s. So two here for the ultramarine, 2 for the neutral tint and so on. Half filling those up. And so it's got 3, it's got a thumb hole. Yes, it has got this thumb hole here. Some people like to hold their palettes like that. I don't, I just like to kind of just hold it really. Not too worried about that. It's because it's so lightweight anyway. It also talks about the palette can't be deformed and decayed easily if you don't use it over a long time. I feel that this plastic is not brittle. It's quite pliable, so that's fantastic. Easy to clean. I can see there's going to be easy to clean. I haven't tried it yet, but no doubt it will be. You can just see that it's going to be. Folding palette has a smooth surface and no burrs. Correct. It's folding, it's watercolor, it's quick to easy to use, saving energy and time. Yep. Application, it's great for watercolors, acrylics, and oils, and don't know about that. Maybe. I'm using watercolors, and that's what I'm going to be using with it. So this is the kind of early bit of the review, and then I'm gonna pop in some paints and stuff, and we'll see what it's like. So let's see what it's like. But for 2 of these, for what, £7.50, like, but under $10 in the US, I think that's fantastic value. So I've popped in some of these colors. Let's just get a bit more of a close-up on these so we can see. So I've popped in my yellow ochre, my crimson, my burnt sienna, my neutral tint, and then the final one to pop in is this ultramarine blue. I use a lot of ultramarine blue generally as a painter, and a lot of burnt sienna, I have noticed. Anyway, these are my 5 kind of favorite colors, and there's everything we need here. So you can see quite clearly that that's holding quite a lot. That's a lot of paintings there. I can tell you now, there's at least 5 full-size paintings, 15 by 22 inch paintings. I've got a small painting here that I've been working on, or a small sketch. There we go. So that's kind of what I'm going to be using these for, and that's why I've obviously got my other palette here with all my colours in, but I just wanted to get something where I'm not sort of dibbing and dabbing all over the place and getting mixed up. I just wanted to stick with these. So that will become my next little painting project. And there'll be a link in the description for this, but also you can link into this painting and watch me do that just with these 5 colours. Anyway, I will recommend these. I think this is going to be great. I can see in usage that it's going to be great. Let's have a quick look with some brushes. Here's a Fumio Sable number 14 brush. I'm just going to mix up something. I'm not going to paint, but I'm just going to mix up and see how this stuff works out. So I'm just going to pop in some water into this palette so we can see that. It seems to be okay. Let's pop in some ultramarine into here. See that quite nicely. Touch of burnt sienna, a touch of yellow ochre to mix up a bit of a grey. There we go. It's kind of a greeny grey, that, isn't it? Just sort it out a little bit. You can see the way that paint kind of, I'm not sure what it does on there. It's quite strange, but anyway, there we go. That's nice. That was straightforward. There's all kinds of fantastic colours, as you know, you can just get from 5 primary colours, but there was just 3. Depending upon whether you warm them up or cool them down, but that's for another time, another lesson for another time. For the moment, I would say that this palette is doing its job. And I'm looking forward to using it, and I'm going to leave that mixture in there because I'm going to be using that in this next project. So there you go. Yeah, very strange. It's hardly got a brand name, has it? So I find that a bit odd that they don't kind of brand name it. I guess it's made in China or somewhere like that. Anyway, it looks like it's going to do the job, so I'm excited about that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that and it was useful to you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Anyway, take care until the next one. Bye bye.